And I remember the second time I lived here, I'm a teenager, and I lived at Grandpa James' house. Grandpa Leonard's next door, and going next door and watching. And my grandfather would be smoking a cigarette, and he'd be looking at the canoe. And, I'm a kid. You know, what you doing, Grandpa? He's sitting there and he's looking at it, and he's smoking a cigarette, and he's going, looking for shadows. And I'm looking at it and I'm going, oh, kind of shadows. He goes on the canoe. So he goes, come here, and we go back where he's sitting's maybe 12, 15 feet away from the bow of the canoe. So he's looking down the bow, looking for shadows. Sit down, sit down. So look, I'm looking. Kind of shadows. Shadows, he says, look. Looking at it and going, I don't see any shadows, Grandpa. Just tells me to move, sits there. He looks and he goes, come here. Brings me down, puts my hand on the canoe, and I rub it. And I can feel a lump. I feel the lump, remember where it is, come sit down. Come back, sit down, look down the canoe, and then I can see the shadow. So I'm looking for shadows. So when I see the shadow, I go down, feel, mark the shadow, take the sandpaper, take the lump out. That's amazing. 4 years. Beautiful canoe. Put it in the water. What I understand wasn't beat. Endeavor. The way he built it was that the design work was just beautiful. So he knew what he was doing.